We had a full week, and this is the full week dance. I was in Waterstones. They just refurbished the Waterstones, which is an English bookstore chain, and they'd refurbished the one near me, and I went in and I saw this book, The Invention of Hugo Cabret, a book that has been turned into a live-action film by Steven Spielberg called Hugo. And I saw that film, and I was really excited to see that film. The trailer looked amazing, and I wanted it to fill me with childlike wonder, I wanted it to bring me back to my childhood, and I wanted it to be whimsical and magical. And in the end, I was kind of disappointed with it because I had quite high expectations, and it just felt like it was alright. So I saw this book in the bookstore, and I wanted to buy it because basically, if you don't know, it's by Brian Selznick. And it's a kid's book. It doesn't say kind of what age it's for. It's published by Scholastic, who are the same people that publish Harry Potter. And basically it's half prose and half illustration. And I saw this and I thought, wow, that is beautiful. The illustrations are gorgeous, and they're pencil and kind of shaded, and it looks like someone's just drawn in your book. And yeah, I was like, I really want to buy this, but it was quite expensive. It's hardback, it's a really nice hardback, and it was quite expensive, and I couldn't really justify it until I remembered that, we're discussing children teen literature on Bookfighters next month. I can get it for that. So thank you for justifying this buy. I think you can probably already tell, but yeah, this book really did give me the childlike, whimsical, magical, nostalgic feeling that I wanted. It's so lovely. I read it, and I mean, it's quite thick, but you go through it so quickly. I read it in about 2 hours in one sitting. I'm just looking here. Publishers Weekly called it a true masterpiece, and I think I would agree with that. I can't remember the last time I had such an easy, pleasurable experience reading a book. It really was lovely. And a lot of the discussion this week has been about the credibility of young adult and children's literature, and of adults maybe not wanting to read it, of feeling like it's beneath them. And oftentimes I think it's an issue of complexity. Katie's video on Thursday was great, and it really showed well how large concepts can be expressed in a small and childlike and friendly manner. These concepts are the reason that we read at all. They should be and are in all literature. You know, the whole point of reading, at least for me, and the whole fun of it, is anything you've ever felt, any emotion you've ever had, any pain, any love, anything, it's been felt before, and it's been expressed better than any way that you could possibly think to express it. And really the only differences are A, how many of these concepts are expressed, and B, how complexly and deeply explored they are. Something like Moby Dick tackles hundreds of concepts and possibilities. I mean, it almost spans everything you could hope to think or feel in a lifetime within its pages, and it goes into them really complexly, and it thinks about them, and Ishmael, as the main character, thinks about them and reads into them and draws different things from them, and then in turn you draw different things. Like, you could you could pick a topic and you could find something in Moby Dick to talk about with regards to that topic. Books like the one Kate talked about on Thursday, books like this, even to a certain extent books like Harry Potter and the Hunger Games, by no means express these concepts in a lesser way. They just express less of them, and they express them usually on a surface level with a hint of the kind of undercurrent, with a hint of the rest of the iceberg. And you as a reader, no matter what age you are, if you're 12 you might take it on surface value, if you're 22 you might look into it more deeply and think about it more meaningfully, and that's really the only difference as far as I'm concerned anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go now because this book is heavy and I don't know why I've been holding it the whole time, but yeah, Lauren, I'll see you tomorrow.